What's up, guys? This is Davi Viana.
And this is Davison Viana.
And we are the Foot Dudes. As you can see, the winter time just started. And we love to play soccer. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna practice inside.
We're gonna practice inside. Do you think it's dangerous?
Not really.
Not really. If we are really careful, if we make the right exercise that we're gonna be showing you in this video and the next ones, you're gonna be ready to practice. And when the springtime comes, you're gonna be really ready to your soccer season. Are you ready, Davi?
Uh-huh.
So today, we're gonna have 3 different exercises. We're gonna work in our legs. We're gonna be jumping around some cones. We're gonna have our, what else? Pedaladas. And we also gonna have the balls going between the cones. You're gonna see what we prepared to you today. And are you ready to have fun?
Yes.
Let's have fun.
So for our first warm-up, we don't need any soccer balls or anything. The only thing we need are cones or markers, whatever you call them.
But if you don't have cones, what are we gonna do?
We can use your shoes.
Oh!
Shoes. Cleats. Right?
What do you mean? They're gonna wear the shoes?
No.
Oh.
So we're gonna line them up like this in 5. If you have extra shoes, try to get 5 shoes. And then when you have all of them, you should get 5 and you go like this.
All right. Let's show them what we're gonna do. So Davi's gonna show us very slowly what we're gonna do. 1 foot at a time. And then we keep jumping, going back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna do it for 2 minutes. Can you do it? It's time to get ready. Where are your cones or your shoes? As you can see, we put 5 shoes on the floor to make our exercise. I don't know what you have, whatever you have, cones or shoes, try to put them 1.5 feet apart of each other. It's gonna be enough to make the exercise we're gonna be making. And first we're gonna have 2 minutes, and then we're gonna make 2 more minutes, and then 2 more minutes. 6 minutes on total, but we're gonna have 30 seconds break between each of them. Alright? Are you ready? We're gonna have a lot of fun like I told you, and we're gonna really improve our skills. I'm counting on you. Let's go. break time. It's time to relax a little bit and get ready for the next one. Are you ready? We're gonna come back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Alright, it's break time. It's time to relax a little bit and get ready for the next one. Are you ready? We're gonna come back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
exercise, we're going to practice with the ball and some cones or shoes if you don't have any. And we'll be practicing controlling the ball with the bottom of our foot. My dad's going to show slowly.
As you can see, we kept the shoes or the cones in exactly the same position, but if you think it's too far, don't worry, just move them. One important thing I need you to see as well is the movement of the ball. You see that I'm making a kind of square movement, bring it in and out and then to the side and then in and out and then to the side again. This kind of exercise takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but I believe you can do it. Take your time. This is the best advice that I can give to you right now. Take your time, especially because you're gonna see in the middle of the exercise, your leg, the one that doesn't have the ball, is gonna burn a little bit. So if you feel your leg is too tired, you cannot keep going, just stop a little bit and then try to come back again. We're gonna make 3 times of 2 minutes. Can you do it? Let's do it. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Wow, break time. Is it burning? If it is, it's part of the process, don't worry. So let's go. Let's drink some water, take a little breath, and then come back again. Are you ready to restart? We're gonna restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I know, it's burning. So I have a challenge for you. What do you think about to make the last one using the other leg? I know it's much easier to control the ball with the leg that we consider our best one, but maybe you can try something different today and it's gonna help to improve your controlling with the ball with a different leg. Gonna try it? I believe you can do it. We have some more seconds. We're gonna restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Next exercise is gonna be pedalada. We call pedalada in Portuguese. I don't know how you guys call in English. If you know, please put in the comments. We wanna know how you guys call it. So David's gonna show us slowly what we're gonna be doing. You see? We're gonna be passing our legs around the ball, our feet around the ball. Can you do it? Let's start. It's a step-by-step process. We're gonna start using only one cone or shoe, doing what David is doing right now, passing our feet behind the cone as a circle. You know, try to imagine you are drawing a circle with your feet, one foot at a time, you know, passing behind the cone. You can do it. Let's start like this. And this is our second step. As you can see, David is moving forward. He's not using only one cone now, but he's using all the 5. Don't forget, if you have the shoes, you're gonna use the shoes. If you have the cones, you're gonna use the cones. But The most important thing is we are pretending that the cones or the shoes are the movement of the ball when we move the ball forward and we start to make our pedalada. Okay? Keep practicing with Davi and we're gonna go to the next step soon. And let's go to our third step. No more cones, no more shoes, only the ball and us. Okay? So right now you're gonna stop the ball right in front of you and you're gonna start moving yourself as the pedalada movement using the ball as the reference that you need. I have a challenge for you. Once you feel confident, stop looking at the ball. Heads up, start look at your wall, forget about the ball and see what happened. One of the challenges that we always have when we are playing soccer is because sometimes we are so concentrated in keeping ourselves watching the ball and we forget to see who is around, and we are playing a team sport, right? So everybody needs to pay attention in everything that is happening around at the same time that they control the ball. I believe you can do it, so let's keep practicing. Let's do it.
exercise, you're going to touch the ball once, and you're going to do 2 pedaladas, just like him. One touch, 2 pedaladas. One touch, 2 pedaladas, just like that.
And the more confident you are, you can try to make 2 or 3 or 4, who knows. Let's try the lead. So we have our friend Elijah with us. Elijah, wanna say something?
This is our first video.
First video. Are you ready for more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My feet are in there.
Yeah, your feet are in there.
My feet are in there. So this was our first video, and be prepared for next week's video.
Yeah, every week we're gonna have one video to challenge you to keep practicing your soccer skills, and we hope to see you next week. In case you want have some of the items that we use for today's practice, for this week practice, we're gonna have the link below and you can access and buy your one. Alright? See you next video. Food dudes over here. See you next time.
Ah, é eu?
Uhum.
Então tá.
Ué. Então vai.
So So this was our first video, and be prepared for next week's video.